Alright, guys. We can do this. I have faith. Let's try this. One more time. Just make sure there's like nothing here. Oh no. This is the one I can't run away from. What the absolute fuck? Reflect on myself because, or heal on myself because fucking have the auto reflect on. God fucking damn it. Load slot 3. Just wanted to... No! Wow, the random generator is the exact same number of steps. We have a preemptive attack, though. Oh, right, reflects. Does that actually stop himself? Interesting. I would assume he would be immune to that. God, I hate this place. I hate this place. Guys, I may hate this place more than I hate Zozo. I know, right? How much health does this thing have? So let's just... Yeah, I do despise Zozo. I just wanted to see if there were any hidden treasures in the statues. That's it. Okay. What I need is a tent, but I can't use a tent here, so... Fuck it, we're just gonna elixir everybody. Alright. Let's try this. Alright. Yep, not gonna happen. Oh, right, the ghost has to come up. Come on, ghost friend. Let's do this. Rawr. Who's got fruit? Robin has to start with Rasp and see how Rasp goes. Celeste, do you have Berserk? You do have Berserk. Berserk him, please. I expect you're gonna pretty much just keep curing. No. You can do what? Maybe cast Reflect on him, because he's probably gonna need it. He's not already dead. He's already dead. So life. And Berserk. And then the next person can cast Reflect. Next person doesn't have Reflect. The next person can cast Super Heal on him. Except it probably won't last that long. Yep. Wait, did I forget to put the gem box on? I forgot to put the gem box on. God damn it. Probably won't do anything. Oh, it healed him. Good. Good. That's what I wanted that to be, you guys. I did that on purpose. Jesus. I hope that wall change requires MP. Really do. Let's try casting different debuffs on him. Muddle, maybe? Oh, I should probably cast another Reflect on. muddled? I think I tried this maybe already. Ironically, Sabin is the one with all the useful spells. He is, like, not at all my spellcaster. Can I stop him? Can I mute him? Checking stop. No. Mute? No. Imp. That would be hilarious. Probably not. I think I tried Demi, and Demi didn't do anything. No, none of these things actually do anything. Doubt it'll do much, but maybe I can slow him? They don't seem to be attacking much, the berserked ones. That's gonna kill Cyan. So he has high enough. Maybe if I break him, it'll lower his physical defense enough that slow doesn't do anything. That like the berserk will have some effect. Do I have break on him? No, it's probably on Sabin like everything else. Let him survive long enough to be poison and anger does that. Maybe I'll be lucky and he'll cast Bolt on just her. And break? That's ridiculous. So, alright, I'm gonna go back and wait until, right until he casts everything, so that I can bring him back to life as soon as possible, and have as much time as possible. Grass, please. Some bots in the chat. Somebody could ban that. That'd be great. Oh shit. Yep, there he goes. This is a single tear rolling down the side of my face. Going better this time. How far down they've got his MP. Jesus. We're doing fucking nothing against his MP. Guys, we may have to come back for Strago later. that just... We tried berserking the enemy. I don't think we've tried berserking the enemy. I'll try it. We'll see what happens. Given that no other status effect worked on him, I kind of doubt this will work on him either, but we'll see. Maybe it did work? Oh, it worked, guys. Maybe that means I have enough time to scan him and actually see what his weakness is and use it. It doesn't seem to be auto-changing, although I haven't hit him with anything, so let's see. Weak against ice, that'd be great if it doesn't change. Oh man. Sweet. Alright, everybody ice the fuck out of me. Okay, you take therapy. Everybody else ice the fuck out of me. Especially you, because you're the only one with ice 3. I want you to heal people. Except you can't heal Mog, because Mog's got that thingy on. Explosion Mog, would ya? Yeah, I'm gonna continue to rasp Osmos. Don't worry. Just in case. I don't think it'll make a difference because I'm not really rasping enough to do anything, as far as I can tell. I don't think anybody else has rasp or Osmos. So, yeah. Wait, did I bolt by accident? Yes, might not end well, but... Let's see. It might take me long enough to get his health down that the rasping will be able to actually have an effect. Oh, Ultima, good. Yeah, that's what I want to see. This is probably what you're talking about, I imagine? Yeah. Loading slot 2. Guys, we're coming back to this later. Because I clearly don't have the... I need to get Rasp and Osmos on everybody in order to make this work. Yeah, that was bullshit is what that was, Marsha. I figured as much, given that Steph was kind of warning me, like, hey, Like, there's a rage quitty kind of moment coming up, yeah. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Before I go all the way down, I'm gonna go back up to that last pre-room and grab the force armor that's there, and then I'm gonna go down and we'll grind some. This is what I got. Yeah, I think if I give other people the espers required to learn these things, then that will help. For instance, is there anybody who knows all the things they need to know right now? Not relics, skills. You know everything except Pearl. Rasp and Osmos. Shiva. Alright. Have you learned that, and then we'll have somebody else learn it next. There's a hidden chest in this tower. Okay. Is it one I can get without fighting the boss? Yes, you can get it without fighting the boss. Okay. I'm not sure how I would find it other than walking into every section of wall. Keep my eyes peeled for anything that looks suspicious, for sure. I'm not going to go and press A against every single section of wall. If I get to the bottom and don't see anything suspicious, you guys can give me a hint. Maybe it's in one of the rooms I've already been to? Something that the Geo obscures because that's what it does best. Alright. Someone, Buckster, was it you who linked that like challenge versus punishment video from Extra Credits? Because I think that really applies in this situation. Like, there's a they make a really good point on the difference between like something that is hard but like pleasantly challenging and feels really satisfying to get better at, and things that are punishing, meaning like they make you feel like you somehow wasted something, or that the game did something that you had little to no control over. And I think that's definitely an issue here. Like, the fight, okay. It was annoying that, you know, I wasted an hour the first time trying it, but I felt like, okay, now I have a strategy. I can go in and, you know, like, I know stuff. I've learned stuff. Let me just, this is before I put the, like, yeah, okay. Like, I know things, I've learned things, I'm good. But that Ultima thing at the end, that feels like there's nothing I can do about this, and I just wasted the entire fight, which I was having some success at, by doing this thing. Go back to door. This most recent door. I've been in that door. especially if I didn't have the emulator, that would mean I'd also lose all my progress up the tower, which, you know, I have the Moogle Charm, so that's not a huge deal, but if I didn't have the Moogle Charm, losing all your progress getting up the tower would be devastating. Yes, I think I've been in all the doors I've seen. If there's a hidden door, then I have not found it yet. Oh my god, so many stairs! Maga's gonna have great calves after this. Alright, Steph, give me a hint about the location of the secret. I am not seeing anything that looks unusual in any way. You treated these rooms like you're playing Pokemon? Oh god. Like, I have to actually walk around in them and just randomly press A? Like press select at all... in all locations, because that's the worst. At least tell me which of the chest rooms it's in, so I don't have to do that in every single one of them. This is how you play Pokemon, by the way. You move forward, and you hit the A button, because things can be hidden in the floor, just randomly. First one. I think this is the first one. That did a thing. What thing did that do? Ah, it opened a door downstairs. That's terrible design. You should at least give some indication. There should be a flash of some kind when you come into the room, or that you could easily miss, or something indicating that room is somehow different than the others. A torch on one side of the wall, but not the other. Something. Just, oops, you didn't click this one random section of wall. That died out from game design for good reason. Enemy becomes self-destructive used with the tools command. Oh, it's an Edgar weapon. Alright. Met someone who told me about this chest, did I? Yeah, okay, that was probably the thing I was talking about in the other segment, where I'm like, there was someone somewhere who gave me a hint about a chest somewhere, and I couldn't remember what the hint was, but you're right, that's probably it. Well, I assume that you know what you're talking about, so yes, you are correct. Alright, let's not do that again for a while. Oh, let's look for a lock or something. Save for sanity, yeah. Alright, we've saved. Sweet blitzes. Sweet, sweet non-magic moves. There we go. Oop, Sabin's poisoned. care of that. At least I have plenty of antidotes. I think I get them as drops from enemies pretty easily. Looked like there were 2 towns here, but that's probably not correct. Preemptive attack. Attack all the monster crawly things. They're gross, but kind of adorable. Love Sonata should be, do you believe in life after love? Yeah, of course I need to save. We beat that dragon. I don't want to lose that progress. Oh fuck, that's Zozo. I don't need to drop a state. I could actually save. Is Locke likely to be here? No, probably not. I mean, it is a town with thieves, so maybe. But... Geckorex and Reach Frog. Guys, those aren't... That's not what they... Alright. If you're going with geckos... Sure. Geckos don't have ears. But whatever you like. If you want to go with geckos, we'll say they're geckos. Whatever they are, Cyan can still kill me to death. Oh, did the frog make itself invisible? Oh no, it just jumped. There we go. You guys, I realize we haven't jammed to victory music this session, because we haven't had a lot of victories. It's a poor celebration. But we can't just forgo dancing. What kind of stream would we be if we didn't rock out to at least one victory song? So... Oh man, I saw a really fun game this weekend that a friend has that it's a spin-off from Persona 4 called Persona 4 Dancing All Night, and it's a rhythm game. Mind you, like Persona is like a hardcore JRPG slash high school sim, and the spin-off is a rhythm game for the Vita. That particular spin-off, yes. There's also like fighting game spin-offs and stuff, but yeah, surprisingly like adorable. I guess not surprisingly, like they're good writers. I'm not surprised that they did a good job with what is inherently a very silly concept, but still makes me happy. Jams in honor of being out of that goddamn tower. Yeah, totally fair. Suplex it! How about this? Once everybody in this party learns Rasp and Osmos, then we'll go back. That'll be our trigger for going back. Hold me to that, because there's a very good chance I will forget by whenever that happens. I was gonna say by next week, but it may not happen next week either, because it's gonna take a while for them to, like, to gain enough points that everybody gets, those moves. Beat him up, Cyan. You can do it. Good job. Forest here. There's some town in the lower right here. Oh, somebody in the weapons store in Narsha was looking for me. That's not, Edgar, is it? Like, that might have been where we found Edgar, so... That was a pretty lousy tip, all things considered. You're right, he does laugh after hitting each of them, and that is kind of, sadistic in its own way. Ha ha ha. There are places that creatures give more magic points than normal, one of them being the magic tower. But I'm not going to fight at the magic tower because Jesus Christ. This town. This is Jadur. We solved that mystery already. That was Cyan sending love letters on behalf of a dead person. Auser sought out a highly skilled artist to come and paint for him. Realm is a highly skilled artist. Art that evokes the end of the world is popular now. Hey guys, look, it's the auction house. Save game position 1. You know, every other town was completely destroyed. I'm guessing I can... This is one of those things that I can bid on but not actually win, like the Chocobo. Yeah. Because what would I do with an improbot? That's a weird place for that sound effect. One 1/1200th of an airship. Oh, no. A 1 to 1200 scale model of an airship. That makes sense. Yeah, I want it. Give it to me. looks like a little miniature airship. I think it's a scale model. Wow, this kid's annoying, huh? Yeah, if I could just buy 1,200 of these, I'd have an airship. Just this once. You always say just this once, and it's never just this once. You're spoiling that child. File. Save. Slot 1. Ooh. Progression of my office. I want to see that. Okay. Oh, let me actually take a look at that picture. See if any of you guys can tell what the difference is between pictures 3 and 4. It's probably not going to change for a while again, until I figure out what I'm going to put in that frame in the middle of the cabinet there. Oh, no, I need to talk. It's so counterintuitive that I need to talk to the guy by the door so that I can bid on stuff in the front of the room. A hero ring. Hero ring just ups my attack and magic attack. I could use maybe one more of those. No, I'm not gonna buy it for that much though. Yeah, Buxter got it. There's a photo in the right-hand side there. It's actually a photo of from my wedding of everybody who came from the West Coast, including Sean Plott, who was at my wedding, who was one of our groomsmen. How much can I buy it for if I don't bid on it the first time? Because I assume bidding on it drives up the price. No, I guess it's about the same. Never mind. Alright. But seriously, doesn't this town look like it's in way better shape than every other town we've run into so far? Yeah, the last time I spent a lot of time here, you made me mute the soundtrack. I promise I'm not going to be doing it that much longer. It's actually almost time to go for today. I feel a little bad that that we don't that I couldn't get more done for you guys on this week's it's just gonna be the hero ring again. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. We did get Terra back this time around. And we found Strago. So we know how to get him, we just... Oh yeah. Okay, I'll try 3 more times, and then I'll go to Narsha, and then we'll stop for tonight. Oh, no, never mind. The guy in Narsha was frickin' Edgar. Right? I assume that was the tip about Edgar and about the castle that, where we could find him. That's Hero Ring, right? That was one. Oh, it's not? Alright. Well, so there's also treasure under the desert and someone looking for us in Narsha. So, okay, we will go to Narsha. So this is time 2. It's another hero ring. And load. Oh yeah, we met him on Nikea. I get Narsha and Nikea confused. I kind of thought Narsha was the port town. But you're right. Narsha's our, like, mining town, isn't it? Nope, Improbot. Okay. Alright, let's go to Narsha. Although I might come back here, because this place looks still like it's pretty okay. Hey, are you the guy who keeps buying shit for your son at the auction? Because you have the same model. Saw the Emperor recently. A painting of the Emperor in Owser's house. Okay. So, sounds like we'll probably have to see Owser at some point. Whoever Owser is. Alright, back up to our ship. Whoops! Let's see how ice... That was very effective. Good job, Celeste. Kind of like a combination Piranha Narwhal. I don't know about that. They don't exactly have a horn or anything. They look kind of slug-like because they have those like weird stalk eyes. They're like slug sharks with little caterpillar legs. They're like caterpillar slug sharks. Us. Thank you, Bob. There we go. Boom. again. And let's see what this is all about. This is like the one place that I actually remember where it is. Which is good, because it's sort of where we started. Oh yeah, I forgot there are fights in this town. And yet somehow I don't hate it as much as I hate Zozo. I'm not quite sure why that is. Right, there's the inn. I feel like the weapons shop was like up on this ridge somewhere, maybe? There didn't used to be fights in this town. Yeah, it's true. Maybe that's why it doesn't bother me as much. We also beat a dragon. That was a thing that we did this session. So, it wasn't entirely failure. It's just that one really frustrating guy. Is it down here? Just the treasury room. Alright. That must be somewhere down. It's the item shop. I always said everybody else to fight, but nope. Suplex. Suplex too strong. Oh, there's the syringe shop. You know why I think I like this place? Because it's the town of free heals. Because there's a point in this town where you can just straight up heal everyone in your party for free and then save right there. Which is, that makes up for a lot. Locked? Can I break it down? Yeah, if I was going to take out anybody to replace with Edgar, unfortunately it would probably have to be Mog. Because I love Mog, but Mog is probably the least effective person on this team right now. Can I get there through the inn somehow? The inn is also locked. But... Is there a secret underground entrance from one place to the other place? We need a locksmith or a thief with lockpicking tools. But I suspect he is the one at the end of this, not the one that we need to get into. Everything's all locked up. Alright, we might solve this next time, because it's already like 10:15. the suplex correctly. I think of the special moves and like what's interesting about them, Blitz might be my favorite. Because I feel like it's the one that sort of takes the most, like, because you have to like memorize what the moves are and then pull them off correctly. That feels the best as like a special device. Because the sword techs are just you wait a long time. A lot of the other ones are just you just use them, and you just happen to have a special way of getting them. Or you go into some alternate mode, like Mog or Terra. And that's interesting, but I feel like Blitz is more fun. As far as these things go. Yeah, if you can suplex a train and shoulder press an entire house, one little door shouldn't be that much trouble. You would think, right? That's RPGs for you, though. I remember that just reminded me of this really cool, well, really cute YouTube video that someone made. What was that called? Like school RPG or school quest or something like that. It was someone like did a video on their campus as though it was like a Final Fantasy thing, where they would wander around and like walk up against like a tiny potted plant in the middle of a giant pathway, and like, this path is blocked. And they actually like shopped in the graphics of the blue combat menus and and people's dialogue and stuff. It was very cute. I'll have to see if I can find that. I'll link it on Twitter, because I think I have it in my like video favorites on YouTube somewhere, way back in the bowels of my really old favorites or something. Okay, so there's not much left in the way of predictions. We still have to find people. I understand that like everyone has a cool backstory thing, so I don't know if we already got Celeste's, because we sort of started on Celeste. I think we already did Mog. We definitely did Cyan. So we still need to do like Edgar's and Sabin's, and we still need to get Strago back and get Realm back. I'm assuming we've done Terra's thing. Well, maybe we haven't. I don't know. We'll keep exploring, I guess. We're going to try and find out if we can find Locke. I suspect that the thing we're doing in Narsha will lead us to Locke eventually. But I think it's probably not going to be that simple, because obviously we can't easily just get into the building. So we're probably going to have to like take a tunnel somewhere from somewhere else and see what we can do. All right. Thanks for being with me, everybody. Basic community news. We have, as usual, on Sundays, Thanarod stream in the morning at 10 a.m. And for now, for a while, Sunday nights will be me at 7. And then on Mondays, of course, is mostly walking. Wednesday at 6 is Jason's stream, Jason Cuba Rhodes. And then on Thursday at 9 is... Thursday at 9 is Play-by-Play with Sean Bouchard, twitch.tv/ifandef. Jetlag asks, during the whole scene that reminded you of Hook, didn't one little girl call Terra Mama? I think they all called Terra Mama. I think they were just sort of, that was their name for her, was like they were all referring to her as mom. I don't think she is actually their mom. I think it's just, she was their mother figure. And what else happens in the community? You can weigh in on the Mog playlist project, or come discuss our podcast or anything else on the forums at undefinedbehavior.com/forum. We are in the middle of the session for another podcast game. If you haven't started it already, The Cat Lady is our game for these 2 weeks. Trigger warnings for The Cat Lady. It's incredibly grim and dark. It's about suicide and depression. So you know, it's a horror game, so tread carefully. It's also a point-and-click adventure game. So it's not really full of, like, jump scares as much. It's more just that it's just really grim and gruesome and kind of tough to sit through at times. But it's interesting. It does some really interesting things. So, you know, if it's just a couple bucks, you can pick it up on Steam or GOG. I would recommend checking it out. So we'll be talking about that next Sunday, recording in the afternoon, in between our 2 streams. So I think that's everything in the community. Follow me on Twitter, at Kyla_go, for all news about weird YouTube videos about RPGs and schedules when I'm streaming and stuff like that. And I'll see y'all next week. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate you spending the time. And I'll see y'all later in the community. Bye now.